Today, I'm going to be explaining the upcoming changes to TF2 which have been put on Valve's blog post to people outside of competitive. Most folks think the changes are unfair and are generally a bunch of dumb nerfs, and I'm going to prove them wrong. My own opinion on the whole nerf situation is at the end of the video. I'm going to try to go over the changes as quick as possible to not waste your time. I will only briefly touch the changes which are self-explanatory. Timestamps are going to be in the description below. Let's start discussing them. Valve wants Sniper Spy to be removed, fair enough. The change about spread is nowhere as drastic, seen on the screen, which makes it still viable. Now Spy can be reliably good at long range, which is balanced. It had been meta for years in higher divisions, with Gunspy becoming more and more popular. Everyone has a bias towards this weapon because they have used it before. Consider this unlock a new addition with the old DR dead. Consider Gunspy extinct because Valve wants it to, or not as good as stabbing. You can't mindlessly tank anymore. Now it's balanced with other watches in mind. In my opinion, it's a reverse psychology DR buff, since there'd be less feigns overall. The blog doesn't mention building parts, beginner and L'Étranger. You'll have to see. Now, the best knife for infiltrating engineers. Sentries don't trigger on you when you stab, you know. Duration doesn't matter for neither Cloak and Dagger nor DR. The Saharan Spy set actually makes sense now. The main problem with your Eternal Reward is that the stabbed player can use comms and report the spy even if he has the silent kill, so it's likely you'd only get 2 or 3 chain stabs max in comp. Beginner is a much better albeit louder weapon to chain stab in competitive now. Ultimate Heavy Counter in Highlander has been changed to be an ultimate support stun provider. Balance in my opinion, except that you can still hit a medic randomly. Soft buff to nail guns maybe? I'm really curious as to what happens to rocket jumps if you are stunned. The HP downside has always bothered me, so I just use a Wrap Assassin which does 55 damage non-heal. Ultimately, a more of a teamwork unlock now. A much needed nerf. I love tanking spam for my team and getting away with it. Also, you can now see flankers and 1v1 after the turret is out to have an advantage. Now it's the first iteration of the unlock. You deal mini crits, but you take mini crits. Thanks Valve. An unexpected design shift. Seems like a side grade to the pistol now. Firing speed actually hurts if your tracking skill isn't on point. I guess Valve wants roamers to have some sort of self-heal. I wish Flog would still heal you. Kinda defeats the point of Winger, but I guess Winger is a more safe option in combat. Needs to be looked into. Market gardening as Scout is a nice gimmick though. Stun combo died. Still don't know why they promote long range spam. Balanced overall, but kinda gives Scout a viable long range option to build hype and boost. The previous iteration of the weapon has been a major problem in competitive, since you would pull up and pull down the parachute unpredictably midair, making you a lot harder to hit. Also, some crazy stuff couldn't been done, like little tornadoes without alternate.
You see this? I could like on top of the rock.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah!
A buff to an already good knockback denier, although lacking other utility. A welcome change. Wondering how much actual air control it would give, and whether it's comparable to the Titernal control. Instead of countering your own class, you counter another. Squad shot can still knock you down. Bad design? The sniper always had bad secondaries like that. change intended to allow enemy sniper to quickscope the Razorback loading one, so spy could be countered, while sniper would still be a threat. However, the spy can just two-shot the sniper with a revolver or like an enforcer or something, now in one split second. Good intentions, but useless unlock now. At least it's not the old Razorback that was meta. Balanced overall, Valve has outdone themselves. Side grade to the Uber-Sona. If your team allows the enemy medic to saw you, you're doing something wrong. A nerf to Spider, cause he'd be up close to the medic. Nerf the unneeded Uber building change, still the best medic no gun. Now I can't outdamage other heavies by firing around corners first. Feels bad. This is a big buff to Atomizer. You'll see how long it takes to regain the maximum HP back. This needs playtesting. Pretty much screwed over my favorite heavy melee, but that's fine. Everything for the sake of game's balance. It's just a mini version of the gloves now. At least they didn't remove capping with them. I think the heavy can still quickly switch off them, so the man can heal him, especially for a crossbow bolt. Also, please consider meleeing the heavy, it's easy and rewarding. Kinda funny how the new Atomizer is pretty good for that. Uncle Dave already covered it in his video, but yeah, I need a change. Ranger is meta for NG defense, because in comp he's got teammates around him. Alright, so this isn't my typical video. Usually I'm just doing tutorials. Actually I have one in the process almost done. This here is probably gonna be recorded in one take. I apologize for the audio in advance. About nerfs, I'd wager they probably wanted to prioritize nerfs and radical changes more in the blog post. So it seems that they'll get buffs and other stuff in the update itself. Feel free to add me on Steam if you got any questions.
Give us a hand!
Oh, I gotta.